Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius May 24, 2022. Transits today can make it a little challenging to center yourself at times. It may be a good idea to honor your need for a change of scene in small and healthy ways. While there's generally fine energy for friendships and feelings of kinship, there can be some picky problems to deal with first. Ideally, difficulties understanding a situation now can lead to robust solutions and good feelings. This is also a potent period for new plans and projects related to happiness rather than career or other goals, and similar hurdles to clear might emerge along these lines. Discouragement, if you feel it now, is temporary. You may need to second-guess yourself before putting your faith in something or someone. You can enjoy much enthusiasm to build and improve your life. Building a business, career, or goal can be in sharp focus and quite motivating. Use your words, and don't be afraid to take the unconventional route. This is especially true when considering today's sparkly Mercury-Uranus sextile, as it will ignite your socially driven 11th house of individual freedom as well as your sign. Sprucing up your dating profile online? Aroused by the flirtatious yet intellectual banter you share with someone? Sounds over the top, but some of you may realize you share a telepathic connection with someone you fancy. As if this weren't interesting enough, the moon will continue to glimmer through Virgo and your romantic 5th house of love, passion, and pleasure. Enjoy the day. How are your professional dreams and connections changing along with your identity? You may have a sudden realization or insight that could shake up your professional persona when Mercury in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus today. Mercury is busy dreaming of your networking opportunities and professional aspirations, but the sextile with Uranus could cause a change of heart. Conversations with connections or about your goals could change how you view your professional identity. You may feel like it is time for a glow-up by focusing on what you intuitively feel strongly about. Before a friendly aspect between Mars on the career and the dwarf planet Ceres on the income front runs its course, this is a chance to marry what you are fighting for professionally with your income needs and priorities. With Mars set to begin a 7-month visit to your income sector in August, this is something the warrior planet of the cosmos is already interested in. Use this time to renew contacts with your family. They will be pleased, and you might even be able to resolve old conflicts as a mediator or by taking the first step to clear matters up. The constellation is favorable for burying the hatchet once and for all. Someone finds a way right under your skin, even though they mean well. Let them know how you're feeling, but don't kick them to the curb just yet. In touch with your emotions, you are fortunate to be so clear about your feelings, which helps you decide exactly what to do. Whether you are looking for casual dates or interested in starting a more serious relationship, you make the right choice. Start planning how best to pursue your own happiness. Even though you are a soft and emotional person, you are equally capable of anger and aggression. However, the tendency for most is to internalize anger and aggression, which wreaks havoc upon the immune system, as well as other vital biological systems. If you have experienced this recently, consider taking up a workout that involves, safely, kicking, yelling, and hitting inanimate objects. This technique will help you to get out your anger and alleviate pressure and strain. This day can be an excellent time to put your best foot forward on the job site. Whatever your ambitions are, this essence will enhance your confidence to take specific steps toward your goals. Use your innate communication skills to address the powers that be through either verbal or written means. As long as you give yourself enough time to think about what you want to say and achieve, you will do great. Only you can decide what is best for you, and once you know this, there's nothing standing in your way. Having the moon in your home and family sector during Mars' last full day here is not only a chance to ensure you are emotionally and intuitively engaged, but have a better sense of where to channel your need to make things happen and get things done. Mars will be creating some urgency, but the moon is connecting with planets that will stay on, giving you the confidence to know that you can continue what you start. This takes away any urgent need to finish or complete anything while adding to an urgent call to at least begin the process. In the lead up to both the Moon and Mars return to your romantic sector tomorrow, there is likely to be a sense of anticipation in the air, especially with Venus just days away from leaving later in the week. It has been 5 years since the planets of love and passion last met up in your romantic sector, so to have romantically charged lunar vibes kick in at the same time will already have your hearts over the horizon radar on high alert. Our eyes in the sky. Passionate Venus in Aries shares a tense minor frustration with the nodes of destiny in the evening, which can bring up a lot of insecurities that we're all dealing with. This could affect us in many ways, particularly around commitments and relationships that we're invested in. You might feel as though a partnership has lost its luster and you want to leave. The inner conflict exists because you might not truly want to do this, but know that you have to in order to evolve or feel better. If we're unwilling to harmonize with others and only want to dominate their lives, partnerships could experience issues of control at this time. The flip side of this transit can bring us a lot of love and joy, but only if we're ready to experience such bliss. If you're single, a partnership could form or a commitment could deepen, depending on whether or not you want to bring love into your life. If you choose to use the other side of the energy, be forewarned that arguments and frustrations could manifest. Lean into the pleasant side of this minor aspect and bring more love into your life. In the morning, the Pisces moon forms a trine to Chiron in Aries. This favorable aspect serves to offset wounded pride and heal anxieties that developed in youth when our talents were not celebrated. At this juncture, events transpire that reveal our journey has transformed our sense of self, strengthening our natural gifts in the process. We see that in dimming our shine, we've perpetuated our own victimhood, content to play the supporting role in others' stories. Now, demonstrating our abilities allows us to reclaim our main character's energy. We subsequently pay this self-assurance forward, prompting those who doubt their gifts to be more willing to share of themselves. Following this, the moon squares off with Uranus in Taurus, provoking surprises. We are faced with unwelcome curveballs, situations seemingly designed to pitch us out of equilibrium just as we were starting to regain confidence. A lack of patience or bad time management skills will add to the day's frustrations. Like all good tests, this transit intends to deliver valuable insights as to how well we are using the resources at our disposal. Do your best to honor your own boundaries and retain your sense of childlike curiosity even when negotiating upsets and delays. Acting impulsively or recklessly won't serve us now. There is no sense in fueling drama just to grasp a false sense of control. You could be feeling more psychic today, but it's hard to separate your emotions from the projections thrown onto you by others. In fact, many of us could feel like we're talking about our emotions all day, a vibe that's exacerbated by Jupiter. The transits of the day ask everyone to have faith and see clearly through problems. This can also present a multitude of challenges in every single detail of your life. No rock is left unturned, but it's all for a greater purpose. Make sure that you pay close attention to your health, which is all part of the process. Checking in with loved ones and keeping a gratitude list can help you see that you're progressing exponentially every day. Believing in positive notions can guide you through the energy if you're willing to let go of the past and move toward a more meaningful way of life, which is very possible today.